Hello friends, welcome back to Vital Vibes. Or if you're new here, I'm so glad you stopped by. Today we're diving into one of the most important and sometimes confusing parts of cooking and nutrition: oils and fats. Now, I know fats often get a bad reputation, but the truth is the right kinds of fats are essential for our health. They help us absorb nutrients, support heart health, keep us feeling full, and yes, make food taste amazing. But here's the catch: not all oils are created equal. Some are fantastic for your body while others can do more harm than good, especially when used the wrong way. So in this video we'll go through the best oils to cook with, which ones to be cautious about, and which ones you might want to skip altogether. Let's get into it. First up, good old olive oil. This is one of the most studied and recommended oils out there. It's packed with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, vitamin E, and antioxidants. We're talking about oil extracted from pressed olives, a cornerstone of a healthy, vibrant diet. This isn't just some fancy Mediterranean fad, it's packed, and I mean packed, with a rich profile of monounsaturated fats. The good stuff that your heart will thank you for. It's also loaded with vitamin E and these incredible things called polyphenols, which are like little bodyguards fighting off damage. Countless studies, proper scientific research, have linked this golden liquid to lower rates of heart disease, improved cholesterol levels, kicking the bad stuff to the curb, and even helping to reduce blood pressure. Diets rich in olive oil are linked to lower rates of heart disease and better cholesterol levels. The best choice? Extra virgin olive oil. It's less processed, nutrient-dense, and perfect for low to medium heat cooking, salad dressings, or drizzling on finished dishes. And for God's sake, check the expiration date. Its shelf life is typically around 12 to 18 months. Using rancid olive oil? That's a culinary crime. It tastes foul and does you no good. Next up, avocado oil. This stuff is harvested from beautiful, ripe avocados, and let me tell you, it's another absolute blinder for a heart-smart kitchen. Just like its olive cousin, it's boasting incredibly high levels of those beneficial monounsaturated fats. But it doesn't stop there. Oh no, it's also brimming with antioxidant-rich compounds, things like polyphenols and carotenoids. Not only is it rich in monounsaturated fats and antioxidants, but it also has a really high smoke point, around 480 degrees Fahrenheit. That means you can safely use it for roasting, sautéing, or even grilling. Just make sure to look for pure avocado oil and not blends with cheaper refined oils. As I just stated, the real party trick for avocado oil, the thing that makes it stand out from the crowd, is its remarkably high smoke point. We're talking around 482 degrees Fahrenheit, or 250 Celsius for those of you on that side of the pond. It's not a game. That makes it an absolute champion for high-heat cooking. Searing, roasting, stir-frying at intense temperatures. Avocado oil can handle it without breaking down and turning into a smoky, acrid mess. But, and this is crucial, look for 100% pure avocado oil. Some of the cheaper, sneakier varieties out there are diluted with inferior rubbish oils. Don't get conned. Read the label, demand quality, and your taste buds and your health will thank you. Now let's talk about an oil that packs a serious flavor punch: sesame oil. This isn't your everyday all-purpose oil. This is a specialist, a game changer for certain cuisines. It's pressed from either toasted or raw sesame seeds, and the difference is night and day. The toasted version, which is more common, carries this incredibly distinctive, rich, nutty flavor that is absolutely essential for authentic stir-fries, marinades, and so many glorious Asian dishes. It has a nutty, toasty flavor that shines in stir-fries and noodle dishes. Just remember, unrefined sesame oil is best for moderate heat, while refined sesame oil can handle higher temperatures. Oh no, sesame oil brings more to the table. On top of that, it contains antioxidants that may support heart and blood sugar health. It's rich in these fantastic antioxidants called sesamin and sesamolin. Big words, I know, but what they do is support your cardiovascular health, and some research even suggests they may aid in blood sugar regulation. Now listen carefully. Again, remember, it's for moderate heat cooking or for finishing a dish. Unrefined sesame oil is your friend, especially the toasted kind for that deep flavor. If you absolutely need something that can withstand higher temperatures, you might look for refined sesame oil, but honestly, its primary role is as a flavor enhancer. Use it wisely. Now let's talk about palm oil, the controversial fat you need to watch. It's a contentious one. This stuff is everywhere, in countless processed foods from biscuits to peanut butter, and it's used for cooking in many parts of the world. One of the reasons it's so widespread is because it's cheap and stable. From a purely chemical standpoint, palm oil is naturally very high in saturated fat. Now, a little saturated fat in your diet isn't the devil, But the problem with palm oil is that it's easy to consume it in excess, especially if you're eating a lot of processed junk, and that raises your LDL cholesterol levels, the bad cholesterol, which isn't great for your heart. But the issues with palm oil go far beyond just its saturated fat content. This is where it gets really serious. Many, and I mean a vast majority of palm oil products are linked to absolutely devastating deforestation, particularly in Southeast Asia. We're talking about the destruction of rainforests, loss of biodiversity, orangutans losing their homes. It's an environmental nightmare. So if you absolutely feel you must use it, for God's sake, do your homework. Opt for ethically sourced, certified, sustainable varieties if you can find them, and even then I'd say limit your intake. There are usually far better and kinder choices available. Alright, let's talk about the usual suspects to avoid now. The oils that fill up supermarket shelves, the ones many of you probably use without a second thought, highly refined vegetable oils. I'm talking about things like generic vegetable oil, canola oil, rapeseed oil to some of you, corn oil, soybean oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil, the usual often cheap suspects. These oils are typically processed through intensive refining methods. Think high heat, chemical solvents, bleaching, deodorizing. This process strips them of most of their natural nutrients, vitamins, and antioxidants, leaving you with a very bland, neutral-tasting oil. Now, proponents will tell you they have a neutral taste, which is true, and a long shelf life, also true, and often a high smoke point, making them seem good for all-purpose cooking. But here's the problem: they are often very high in omega-6 polyunsaturated fatty acids. While omega-6 is essential, our modern diets are usually overloaded with it compared to omega-3s, creating an imbalance that can promote inflammation. Furthermore, their chemical structure can make them susceptible to oxidation, especially when reheated frequently, which can generate harmful compounds. Consistent high consumption has been associated in some research with increased inflammation and a higher risk of chronic conditions. Think twice before you grab that giant cheap bottle. Last but not least on our list for today is a special one. It is walnut oil. Deliciously nutty, but keep it cool. This is a beautiful aromatic oil pressed from walnuts, and it has a distinct, rich, nutty taste that can really elevate certain dishes. It's a bit of a gourmet touch, I'd say. Nutritionally, it's got some good things going for it. It's particularly rich in an omega-3 fatty acid called alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, similar to flaxseed oil, which we know has potential anti-inflammatory benefits and contributes to heart health. So, from a flavor and a potential health perspective, it's an interesting one to have in your arsenal for specific applications. However, just like its delicate cousin flaxseed oil, walnut oil is not, I repeat, suitable for cooking. Why? Because it has a very low smoke point. If you try to heat it, you'll destroy its delicate flavor, obliterate its nutritional benefits, and it can turn rancid and bitter very quickly, producing those nasty free radicals we want to avoid. So, what's it good for then? It's fantastic in salad dressings, giving them a wonderful depth. Use it in dips, drizzle it over pasta, grilled vegetables. Best to use it in salad dressings, dips, or drizzled on top of finished dishes. Or add it to cold sauces. It's a finishing oil, a flavor enhancer for cool or room temperature dishes. Store it in the fridge after opening to keep it fresh. So there you have it. Here's the bottom line. Fats are essential, but when it comes to cooking, the type of oil you choose matters. Stick to olive oil, avocado oil, and sesame oil for most of your meals, and limit refined or heat-sensitive oils. Always pay attention to smoke points and choose oils that support, not sabotage, your health. It's not just about frying an egg, it's about making conscious decisions every single time you cook. That's it for today's video. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more wellness tips, and share this with someone who loves to cook. Thanks for watching Vital Vibes, and until next time, stay vibrant and intentional with your food choices. Remember, your kitchen is where your wellness truly begins. Thanks again for watching.